All right, peace, peace, peace. Just want to come back with a quick video. First and foremost, hopefully the Most High and your house shall is blessing y'all day, man. Yeah, man. I just want to come back with a quick video, man, and you know, and realize that the fact that it's not always like it is too. This is what I think I touched on this in the past. I was talking about this with another brother the other day, you know, because when I first came to the word, right, even before I came to the word, um. You know, I realize, right, because a lot of times in Christianity and other denominations, like they just go into the mercy of the Most High, and not in the aspect of the mercy and testimony of faith, grace and mercy of Yahweh Shai or things, and which they kind of do, but this is more of it's to force a balance, man, because not everything's always judgment, because it is too. Because that's the first thing, man. Because like the video I just went through, just did about if somebody's going through trials and tribulations, man. The first thing that's shouldn't come into our mind is that okay, you're getting judged by the Lord and things of that nature, man. So that really shouldn't come in, man. That's where that great grace and mercy, comes in. That man, that long suffering, man. That's where that comes in, and that compassion comes in. Because a lot of times this is like I said, it's life. It might be the judgment of Most High. Most High actually might be judging somebody, or it just might be the affliction. But that shouldn't become thing that's coming in our minds. Because but to the point I was about to say, because when I first come in before, here's the dichotomy. This is what I noticed too when I first because on one side it's this is one I came in the word coming in the word, it's just everything's just judgment, pretty much. Everything's judgment of the Lord, and we think that the Most High is just some rigid man that just wants to destroy everything, and no, that's not it. Ezekiel 18 tells you who it is. Or Peter and Wisdom of Solomon, he wants you to live too. He actually doesn't run that or doesn't think that. But on the other side, like Christianity and all other denominations, okay, you could just the grace, His mercy is so great that He's just gonna let anything slide. We can just do what we want to do. No, but so is His mercy, as Sirach says. So is His judgments as well. So we will serve a balanced God. But I'm just saying that to say, man, because I was talking about this with a brother in Discord. That man, not everything's judgment, man. That shouldn't come in your mind, man, because you'll be like Job's friends, pretty much per se. And I'm about to get that. I'm just gonna get through a couple of things too, and what it is too. I'm gonna get into that later, man. Let me just hit this in Job real quick. Job 16 verse 2. It says, I have heard many such things. I'm sorry, verse 1. Job chapter 16 verse 1. Then Job answered and said, I have heard many such things, and miserable comforters are ye all. So yeah, man, he says miserable comforters are you, man. So y'all don't even know how to comfort. That's why that Isaiah no one gets this Isaiah in second Esdras, man. Isaiah, then even Hezekiah, in the Chronicle. I'm gonna hit those three. Isaiah chapter 40 verse 1. It says, comfort ye, my people, saith the Lord your God. So yeah, man, you gotta comfort our people too. And I'm not saying that it's time and season, because a lot of times it's that balance. Some like Jude says, some look with compassion, and things of that nature. But others you gotta pull out from the fire that is. Others you gotta spare not and things of that nature. But man, listen, you gotta be compassionate. When people are going through things, man, you can't always say judgment, man. Got a time and season, man. That's why, and like Sirach 20 says, listen, man, there's be man he'll say he'll say something, but it'll just be out of season. It might be right, but it's just out of season. So you gotta know how it is, man, to comfort people, man. Know what to say, man. Not when somebody going through trials and tribulations and such. Oh, you're being judged by the Most High. Now there's time to do that, but it's listen, that shouldn't be the first thing though. That one should always be the mercy, the grace and mercy, man, because that's how Exodus 34 and 6. That's in Numbers 14 and 18, man. That's who the Most High is, man. And that's what His fruit is, So hence Galatians, but. Yeah, man, that's what it is. This is comfort ye my people, saith the Lord your God. So yeah, man, always condemnation, man, because a lot of times now kind of just spiritually maturing, you realize that condemnation isn't going to work, man. It's not going to work. Now, some people they's not going to do it. Some people they's not going to follow the word. They's not going to do it. They're going to do what they want to do. But yeah, man. So that is what it is, man. Whether you however you say it, doesn't matter. So that's up between them and the Most High Yahushua. But yeah, man, that's just is what it is too, man. Gotta comfort people, man. Gotta, honestly, man, because what did Yahushua see in Mark 6:34, man? He looked on people with compassion, man, and not only just worried, like he cared about people, man. Because I still think about, I'm still kind of sad that that sister's not here, man. She moved to Florida, but it was honestly, but I'm happy though, because it was for her betterment, though. There's people like that, man. It's just, like our people out there, strong, hopeless, dead, strong on drugs, children, youth, not feeling loved at home, or they might be they might be actually orphans or homeless, or actually have stable living conditions, but they feel alone. They might be suicidal. They might be they might be not feel love, man. So that's what it is. And also too, man, like the brother I ran into a few months ago, man. His own mom tried to kill him, man. That's crazy, man. His only, it was a good brother. They talked to him, man. I seen his brother, but his own mom tried to stab him, man. It was just, yeah, man. That's just, and that kind of ties into the video I did about Isaiah, about a mother's love, how the Most High said, in Isaiah, can a mother forgive her son? I'm paraphrasing, but yeah, man. So your mom, because man, listen, man, people going through real shit out here. Be honest with you, man. So yeah, man, that's where that compassion comes in, man. And but that's but hey, like that, how shall I say, man? Matthew 24, love and many shall be waxing cold, man. And so, because one, if people don't love the Most High and the Son, Yahushua, man, people ain't gonna love each other, man. So, that is what it is. Yeah, let's get that Second Chronicles. I'm gonna hit Second Esdras, I think. Second Chronicles. Yeah, man, because you can't be terrible comfort there. Second Chronicles chapter 30 verse 20. 30 verse 22. And Hezekiah spake comfortably unto all the Levites and taught them good knowledge of the Lord. Yeah, good knowledge of the Lord. Yep, to know the Lord. Jeremiah 9:24, man. And they did eat throughout all the feast 7 days, offering peace offerings, making confession to the Lord God of their fathers. So yeah, man, he spake comfortably to them, man. So let me get the Second Esdras 14 real quick, man, because not everything's always judgment, man. Not everything's always that, man. And a lot of times it is too. His mercies are in judgment, but man, not everything's always that. This, and not all things. Of course, it's the balance. We serve the balanced God, man. That's so key about the Most High. He's consistent, but he's balanced, man. He's the same. Malachi, Hebrews, even the Son, they the same, but but they're very balanced. And that's why when you say Yahushua was also your man, Shah brother, the assembly of firstborn, it means he was very disciplined, man. He's very balanced. He's very, it's and the ties into the video I did about the other day about discipline. But Second Esdras chapter 14 verse 13, he says, and set thy house in order, reprove thy people, and comfort them that being them such as be in trouble, and renounce corruption. So yeah, it says, now therefore set thy house in order, and reprove thy people, comfort them as be in trouble, and renounce the corruption. So yeah, man, comfort them that be in trouble, man. And that's Jacob's trouble, man. Us being separated, from let me get this, because I was just finished reading it. Let me go back to Isaiah, man, because I was finished reading this in Isaiah, man. This is real Jacob's trouble, man. Honestly, this because there's level to it. This is, but ever since being separated from the Most High house, man, that's our trouble. But you know what? I just hold that, man, because I want to get into what I'm going to. Let's go to Second Kings, though, man, because, yeah, man, because, a lot of times it's because the brother brought this out, too, man, because it's a lot of times, and I don't know why ice cream truck is around when it's thunderstorming, but that's crazy, but, yeah, man, a lot of times, right, man, I remember Jay-Z was on an interview on High 97. He said, "Listen, man, don't let it's a lot of times it's like you might go through this with your parents or things of the nature because they've been there before or they want the best for you, man. But Jay-Z one time said in the interview, man, don't let a lot of times people project their fears on you, man, and that's what it is too, man. Because a lot of times, man, that's what it is, man. Because a lot of times it's not always judgment. And people try to project things on you, man. Because like I said, Joe's friends, man, they were trying to project things on Joe, man. That wasn't even the case a lot of times. That wasn't the case, man. That's why the most I said Joe didn't speak anything wrong, but let me just get this to in 2 Kings in chapter 2 real quick, because it's a lot of times it's a lot of attempting people try to get you caught up or trying to put fear among you, man. That's why it's in the law, man. Listen, man, if you have somebody that's scared that don't want to go to war, man, just tell them to stay back, man. And there's nothing wrong with that, man, because but that's where that evil report comes in with Moses sending out the spies and Joshua, because you're going to put fear on other people, man. But if you don't want to do that, just stay back, man, because it's going to affect everybody else, man. That little leaven will affect anybody else. But I say that to say, man, because I was talking about this with the brother. He pointed this out, man, about how I'm just gonna get this 2 Kings 2 and 5. I'm just gonna get it. 2 Kings 2 and 5. It says, "And the sons of the prophets that were at Jericho came to Elisha and saith unto him, Knowest not that the Lord will take away thy master from thy head today?" And yeah, exactly. And he answered and said, "Yea, I know it. Hold ye your peace." So yeah, man, I'm gonna read this again. It says, 2 Kings chapter 2 and verse 5. "And the sons of the prophet that were with Jericho came to Elisha and said unto him, Knowest thou that the Lord will take away thy master from thy head today? And he answered, Yea, I know it. And hold ye your peace." Yeah. So yeah, man. And that's what it is, man. So notice how they said, "Listen, man, they came up to him to Elisha saying, yo, Elijah's gonna die today, right? Or not die. I'm sorry. Elijah's gonna go. The Most High is gonna take Elijah away from me, and and Elisha said, "Yeah, I know, so hold your peace." I'm okay with that, man. I learned a lot from him. The Most High, putting this man to, I served on this man, so I'm good. That's why even Yahushua said in John 16, it's expedient that I go away. That's not nothing new, man. It's expedient for, cause Elisha was like a kind of he's a pupil of Elisha. He was kind of in a way, like a disciple of Elijah per se, but or his what's the other word I'm looking for? Not Svengali, but that's another word I'm looking for. But like protege, pretty much. So that's nothing new, man. So yeah, but he said, listen, I know that, so it's actually more expedient that he went away, so I can do what I gotta do. That's why it's expedient for Moses. It was expedient for Joshua for him serving under Moses and him to lead to promise and things of that nature. But I said to say, notice what they said though, because they were kind of tempting, or they're projecting fear on them. And Elijah said, "No, yeah, I know. That's what that Hebrews goes into, not casting your confidence away, man. Because that, like Jay-Z said in the envy, man, don't let people put their fears on you, man. No, that's what it is, man. So, and it's not always judgment, and even that when you're going through things like that, don't let people cast certain things on you, man. Because but sometimes there's balance too. Because sometimes you could be doing judge based on how you living, but other times it's life, and most time is trying to refine you, man. So that just is what it is with that. But let me get this one more time. Let's hit this one more time. And the sons of Elisha that were at Jericho came to sons of the prophets. I said sons of Elisha. I'm sorry. And the sons of the prophet that were at Jericho came to Elijah and saith unto him, Knowest that the Lord will take away thy master from thy head today? And he answered, Yea, I know it. You hold ye your peace. So yeah, man. That's in verse 6, let's get it. And Elijah said to him, Tarry, I pray thee here. Lord, the Lord has sent me here to Jordan. And he said, As the Lord liveth, as the soul liveth, I will not leave thee. And they two went on. So kind of similar to what Yahushua saying, listen, I'm always going to be with you. I'm with you to the end. He said, so that's what it is, man. So That's how it comes in the volume of the book. But hey man, I just want to focus on that point, man. Like, don't let anybody put fear on you, or like, cast that on you, man, or like, kind of tempt you, or project that fear on you, man. Because you know what it is, man. That's is what it is, man. So honestly, man. So because it's not always judgment, it's not always that. But let's go to Luke real quick, because the same thing happened to Yahushua, man. Same thing happened, man. Let's go to Luke chapter. The Pharisees did the same thing to Yahushua, man. Luke chapter 30 and verse 30. Luke chapter 13 verse 30. And behold, at last there were which were no, that's to be a 31. That's just 31. Luke chapter 13 verse 31. The same day there came certain of the Pharisees, saying unto him, Get thee hence out of and get thee out, and depart hence, for Herod will kill thee. So yeah, they saying, oh man, Herod coming, man. You might want to dip out, because what's kind of similar to, like, you can say that, like, I don't know, natural example, like during time of slavery, something like that, and they be like, some people, like, will come and say, like, oh man, what's going on, the master's coming, like that, y'all might want to do this. And you had certain people that wasn't scared, like, okay, cool. So kind of like that in percent, but that's the only example that's coming to mind. But let me read that again. Let me get this. Luke chapter 13 verse 31. The same day there came a certain of the Pharisees, saying unto him, Get thee hence out, for the get thee out, and depart hence, for Herod will kill thee. Verse 32. Verse you know what, that kind of reminds me. I'm gonna get that too. Damn, all praise to Most High. Let's look at that. I'm gonna get that too. That's another situation with that. But Luke chapter 13 verse 32. It says, and he said unto him, Go ye and tell that fox, behold, I will cast out devils, and I do curses to the morrow, and curses. I'll do cures. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, forgive me. I mean cures. I'm sorry. I'm gonna read this one more time. Read a little fast. My bad. Lord forgive me. I said curses. I mean cures. He did the opposite of that. Yahushua did the opposite of that. Luke chapter 13 verse 32. It said, and he said unto him, Go ye and tell that fox, behold, I cast out devils, and I do cures to the day and the morrow, and the third day I shall be perfected. So yeah, man, that's his resurrection. But that ties into what Paul said. Yeah, and on another level, that ties into what Paul said about and this is how Yahushua's watched too. I'm about to grab that, but this goes into what Paul said about preaching the word inside in the season, out of season. Not just talking about all throughout the year. You could tell people the word and things of that nature, but it goes into, like, no matter what. That's that line up kind of Romans 8 real quick, man. But no matter what, man. But it's kind of like I seen an old interview, like, I always think of that in the season, out of season in this account, like, as a legendary Hall of Fame basketball player, of course, back in the day with Clyde Drexler with the Trailblazers and Rockets, man. He said, listen, always carry, like, in the trunk of my car, I always carry basketball with me. So that means he was ready at all times, and that's what that means in season and out of season, man. So that's what we see Yahushua here. That's where Paul was kind of getting that from, in a sense. Like, Yahushua said, listen, I don't care, I'm still be out here. Like, that's what happened. The disciples and the apostles were the same way, like, locked up. I'm still gonna be out here doing this, man. So that's just is what it is right there. But so yeah, man, that's but notice how they projected fear on Yahushua, man, saying, oh yeah, listen, Herod coming, you might want to be you might want to get out of here, because he's gonna kill thee. And Yahushua said, listen, man, I already know Yahushua already knew what he came to do. He already knew. Listen, man, I'm still gonna be out here. Y'all can do what y'all want. But that goes into Sarai, which I'm about to get now. Just all praise to Most High, just came to my mind. But and also too that when it's a reason why Yahushua called him a fox, man, because that's that Lamentations. That's a fox, very cunning and deceiving. Herod, was like, Edom's, the Herod, Idumean, and very, very slick and deceiving things in nature. That's why Yahushua said, listen, the leaven of Herod. But I ain't gonna get Lamentations. It's all good. That's something from something else. But yeah, but let me read this one more time. I'm going to read both. It says, Luke chapter 13, verse 31. The same day there came certain of the Pharisees, saying unto him, Get thee out, depart hence, for Herod will kill thee. And he said unto him, Go ye and tell that fox, Behold, I cast out devils, and do cures today and tomorrow. And the third day I shall be perfected. So yeah, man, that's just is what it is, man. So, and also too, man, Yahushua, that's the wisdom of Yahushua, man, because what was that? Because let me get this inside rack, man. Because you already know. Let me just grab it. Let me grab that. I thought I heard something. Yeah. And that's the wisdom of Yahushua, man. How he is the word, man. He's the living. He is the word, man. He lived in the body. Because let me get this too. Because Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach chapter 37, verse 10, it says, Consult not with one that suspected thee, and hide thy counsel from such as envy thee. So yeah, I'm gonna read this too. It says, Consult not with one that is suspected thee. Somebody that really just jealous of you, or damn near envious of you. And hide thy counsel from such that envy thee. So So on the inverted side of that, don't take counsel from somebody that envy. Let me read up top. He says, every counsel extolleth, verse Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach chapter 37, verse 7. It says, every counselor extolleth counsel, but there is one that counsel for himself. Because verse 8, beware of a counselor, and know before what he hath need, for he will counsel for himself, lest he cast a lot upon thee. So yeah, man, because that's what kind of the Pharisees were doing to Yahushua, man. Because remember when John 11, what they said, listen, the people going to follow him, and we're going to lose our place here in Rome, man, because they had a high place. The Pharisees were living kind of lavish in there, man. But they're going to lose their power to that, because they see Yahushua's coming with the truth, and a lot of people going to, they're going to lose their place, man. And that's why Yahushua kind of peeped that too. He said, listen, man, and what did Pilate say? He knew through envy that they delivered him to be put to death, man. So, on the other side of that too, listen, don't take counsel, don't give counsel of somebody that envies you. Depends. That's a balanced thing. What? That's a balanced thing to do something. Don't give counsel to somebody that not even jealousy, somebody that envies you, or don't even take counsel from somebody that envies you, because they're going to look at they're going to give you bad, because I've seen this in real life, people that don't like somebody, or just give purposely bad advice just to stand on the other side to see you fall, man. They want to see your downfall, man, like that Biggie song, man. They pray on your downfall, but, and that's what it is, man, because that's what Yahushua said. Listen, that's why Yahushua said, listen, I'm going to be here in season, out season. I'm still going to be out here curing the people and bringing this word out. It don't matter, man. So, and that's what, and that fox, man, that was only to Herod. That was for them too. No, let's get Mark 8. You know what? We going to go back to all praise to Most High. We're going to go back to Lamentations, man. With that, man, because Mark chapter 8 and verse 15, and he charged them saying, take heed of, and beware of the leaven of the Pharisees and the leaven of Herod. So yeah, man, that foxes was not only for Herod, in the way that was for them too. Because let me get this too. Lamentations chapter 1 verse oh my gosh, where's that at? No, where's that? Oh my gosh. Oh man, I might have to get my other. Where's that Fox's compare? Hold on, let me grab this. Let me grab it. Yeah, man. But this all ties into people projecting things on you, and it's not things is always not always judgment, or things is not people trying to tempt you and trying to get you snared up. It's tying into all that. Let me get this. Though I got that here. Let's. Yeah, Lamentations 5 and 18. Okay. Yeah. Lamentations chapter 5 and verse 18. Yeah, and this is the reason why. It says, because of the mountain of Zion, which is desolate, that the foxes walk upon it. So yeah, man. So what's that? Because what's a fox, man? That's why it's very spiritual. Like even watching and knowing nature's animals, man. Because it'll tell you a lot. So foxes are known for being what, cunning, deceiving, things of that nature, man. Because that, and that's what that is, man. And that's what that. That's why even that's why how should I said that? Because Herod was Idum and Edom, so we already know how Esau worked, how cunning and deceiving he is. But also too, man, those is for that's what. But he said the leaven of the Pharisees, not only the leaven Herod, but he said first the leaven of the Pharisees, because they was deceitful as well, envious as well, just so that just like they was the one and the same. So in that day, and they compared Jerusalem. They was on, and they was shoot. What did how should I say? Listen, they sat in Moses' seat, so they were the law. They were the damn near the law at that time. They were the rulers of that time, man. And those foxes very deceitful, man. Even grow up on the show. I used to love watching, man. Dora, man. What was a swiper? Swiper knows swiping. He was a thief. He was cunning. He was deceitful, man. And also too, yeah, swiper knows swiping. He was what? He was a robber. He was a thief. But what the how should I say? And going back to the Pharisees, man, they was thieves and robbers as well, because they wasn't trying to go the way Yahushua, they was trying to go the other way, Also too, man, that's just what it is. Foxes are very, very, like that, deceiving, very, very cunning and deceiving, man. So that's what kind of they were. They were trying to tempt him. That was another kind of temptation in the way they tried to do him, but yeah, man, and also too, that's kind of prophetic as well, because I was watching a little reel of actually it's kind of prophetic as well, in a sense. It's not direct fulfillment of that, but it was kind of I was a clip of a actual fox outside Jerusalem, and they had the scripture Lamentation 5:18, because the mountain of Zion which is desolate, that foxes walk upon it, man. So that was kind of in that sense too. But yeah, man, point being is that, man, don't let anybody to always say that everything's judgment, or try to tempt you, get you snared up in things, man. They're always trying to tempt you or get you caught up in your words. Or that's what it is, man. Because a lot of times too, people do this. I notice this a lot of times too. When people die and people pass away now, and especially in the word, man, everything's judgment, man. What? And a lot of times we can forget about Isaiah chapter 57 verse 1 and 2 Kings 22 and Wisdom of Solomon 4, things of that nature, man. It's not always judgment. Now a lot of times it is judgment, but a lot of times it's not always judgment. You don't know how the Most High was doing that person. It might have been merciful and took that person, man, before to remove them from the evil to come, man. So it's always a balanced God, man. But it is what it is, man. I say that to say, man, because it's not always judgment, man. Because I kind of ramble a lot, but hopefully this is edifying, man. But it's not always judgment, man. We serve a balanced God, man. Because also too, God know how to comfort people, man. Let's get this out right 20. I'm probably gonna close out. Yeah, my bad, y'all. I don't mean always keep rambling, but it's things come to mind, and I gotta say it. It says, a wise sense shall be rejected when it comes out of a fool's mouth, before he will not speak it in due season. So yeah, man, that's that Job's friends did. They didn't speak it in due season. They didn't know, you didn't know how to comfort people, man. Because I know it's crazy. I was I was watching the last episode of not last season of Power. Was it the last season of Power? The spinoff of Ghost. Ghost, and it was one of the characters. The character of Lorenzo. He died, and at the funeral, Diana, the character Diana, her boyfriend at the time, she's saying, well, he was a drug dealer and things of that nature. Although that was true, but bro, you don't say that in his house at the funeral, man. That's what it's talking about. Certain times there's a time and season and place for a thing. That's not the place to say it. Now another. At another time, man, this is time and season. He's not wrong for saying it. It was really true, but that wasn't the place. It's a time and place. It's different between, say if you somebody somebody in the word that if somebody's in the word that they actually speak, and he says those things, listen, you can't be mad at those things, man, because that's another story. But man, I'm sad to say, man, like it's a time and season for everything, man. And everything's not judgment, man. That certain things like will be certain things like they might be true, but you said it at the wrong time, man. It's just like not not have to understand the time and season and things, and that's just everything's not always judgment, man. So yeah, man. Hopefully this is edifying, man. But my point is, man, don't let people projecting that things not always judgment, but also too, just as his mercies are, so are his judgments. So it's not always just judgments, and it's not always just grace and mercy with him. We serve a balanced God, and two, man, don't let people put their fears on you, and project fears on you inside the word, outside the Lord, just in life. That's why that Revelation says, listen, man, don't let no man take your crown, things of that nature. And two and three, man, don't let people try to tempt you to get caught up in your words, and yeah, man, things of that nature, man. That just is what it is, man. That's the really point, man. So hopefully it's edifying, man. So peace.